The point that you made about with passing time, new instruments are added, new technology is added for good, but it could also be for bad, right? Then again, this is subjective.
Yes.
This is subjective. This brings me to post 90s era, or let's say starting from late 90s and till 2008, 2009. And then last 7-8 years have been really horrific when it comes to music, especially in Tollywood and Bollywood. It's almost as if they're competing with each other when as if who is most stupid, especially when it comes to content. Most songs these days are just pure remakes of what have been done already. It's as if watching a same story with different actors every weekend,
Yeah. See, in one of the audio functions, the great legendary actor Mr. Nitin Chakrabarti, he also said to many singers and music directors on the podium that the music of yesteryears was good, but what you guys create today is not good to hear, not enjoyable, and it's not connected to the people.
Also, now this is 2016. If you have to think about a really good song, a song of really good quality that came out in 2013, you will have to really think hard, or maybe Google it. But if you ask me now, what were the good songs that came out in 90s, and we have at least 5 great albums to talk about.
There are many songs. So I've just given the names of first, second or third in the top list. But there are many other songs as well. But if you say today, there are very few songs which would connect to you, and connect in the sense, see, if you are in a party mood, then yes, you would enjoy today's music. But if you are a little dull or little want to relax or anything, any other mood swings if you have, then the same kind of music would irritate you to an extent that you would just shut it off.
So basically what you're saying is every kind of music or every kind of sound has its own purpose. That's still being said if I'm in a party mood. But today's idea of party has become very clubby. Ask an old school person how he would like to party. He would say he would like to listen to something like Ude Jab Jab Zulfe Teri, maybe even a little bit of folk music.
In this entire thing, what we have to understand is that the folk music of Indian culture, or for that matter any culture, the folk music is actually being lost. See, countries are developing, and as the countries are developing, the civilization is growing, and as the civilization is going, you go far into rural areas. Previously you would hear different type of folk music people used to play when in their leisure times, but now because of the growth in the infrastructure and the civilization, and things happen so rapidly around nowadays, less of time is there, and more people hardly give time to folk music or any other music. But with the limited time of whatever we have, if we want to pick any good music, you don't get that particular music. Again, you have to go back to 90s or 80s to listen to that music. There are few people, a couple of friends of mine, who want to explore music to the farthest extent of what they want to. They just don't want to follow Bollywood or Tollywood or anybody. I mean, they want to discover new music. See, if you go to agricultural farms, people hum some kind of songs just to keep themselves diverted from the work what they do, because that's monotonous. Just to beat that monotony, they hum some songs.
Okay.
And that is the folk song which is lost nowadays.
Would you support this statement that because people have are not as patient as they were before, they don't want to sit back and think that this particular song could have good music, so let's listen to it. People just want instant fun. The poetry is getting lost. The whole essence of art is getting lost in the process. Loss of patience. It's affecting it. Do you think it's true?
See, that is happening just because it's like supply and demand. The more people listen, the more demand increases, and because the demand increases, the producers of the movies, what they want is business. What they want is the money that they put, they want them back. So they want few peppy numbers, a little bit of fight scenes and all those things. Towards the end, a great end, that hero wins over the evil, and the closing. With the simple formula of all these things, The Bollywood film, Tollywood film runs and they get their money back. But during this entire process, what we are giving to the society is just the same routine music. There is anything called as new. But if you take few movies of K. Vishwanath, the director, his every picture was so different. But thinking process was always related to music or the people who are related to music, the journey of life, and there are many things that you can learn.
So basically what you're trying to say is that he has kept his base same, but he has
covered various
aspects and angles of surrounding around that base.
Yes, and he also made sure that the folk music or the cultures of various other states or various other things do not die, because he used to add at least couple of bits of some Bharatanatyam, some Kuchipudi or anything wherever it is required, wherever he could do that. He always used to do that. Nowadays you don't get to see that, at least in channels, not even in serials. You don't see that anywhere. That is the worst part.
Okay, moving on. What would be your next song?
The next song which I like the most is of the great legend A.R. Rahman. It's not the song actually, it's a music bit which is from the movie called Bombay.
Right.
That music is very simple and I chose that to listen most of the times with the full volume. I always used to go to a place which is very near to my house. I go there, there's nobody, it's close to highway road, so very few vehicles pass by, very silent, enjoyed by nature, cool breeze, and this music takes me to the complete different level of the world.
So let's listen to it.
Yes, of course.
That was a great track. So now let's talk about your favorite music directors.
My favorite music directors would start from Raja garu. He is the musical maestro. Then A.R. Rahman.
He assisted Raja and then
Yes. In Bollywood currently, I have to think if there is anybody else that who could be in the race. I don't say that they are not talented. They are talented, but are their talent being used to the fullest? Okay. But is the talent being used only in the monotonous way just to earn business? That's the point.
Okay.
If the talent is being used to the fullest to showcase what a person's potential is, then you can reap good profits even in that way. Like you said, Amit Trivedi. Likewise, in Tollywood, you have Devi Sri Prasad, and there are many people. Nadeem Shravan used to give very good music.
Especially for 90s kids like me, he's a legend. We have so many songs that we are thankful for.
One more person's name that I have to take, Mr. Uttam Singh.
It's really shocking that most of the people, including me till a few days back, I did not know that for movies like Gadar and Bodhar, it was Uttam Singh who gave music. It was really shocking, and I'm really glad I found out. And
most people think that it might be Anu Malik.
Or Anu Malik, yes.
So see, Uttam Singh was one of the potential people who did great music, but he was never noticed.
He was never appreciated, I think. Apart from a few directors who took notice, he came, he gave the best, and then again no one noticed, and he just vanished.
That is the industry today.
That brings me to our next song.
Again, with the current scenarios what we are going through with the hip hop culture, this came like a shocker to me. This is from a Tamil, Telugu, and then it also went into Hindi of remakes.
Okay.
It's a Shankar film.
Okay.
And again, the music director is A.R. Rahman. The film's name is Boys. So the music was excellent. The lyrics were also good. I had to listen a couple of times, or 2 or 3 times. I had to listen to the lyrics to understand. They were meaningful. They were perfectly fitted to the current scenarios of the youth. Eventually, the film was a huge success.
It was a big success. I remember when I was in 7th standard when the movie came out, and at the same time there was Hindi release, Tere Naam. It was also a big hit.
It was also.
Yes, so I remember my father, he took me to watch Tere Naam, and I saw the poster of Boys. And it apparently, for that time, it had some really controversial adult stuff. So my father refused it. But I really wanted to watch that film. I was really eager.
D-A-T-I-N-G, you and me were meant to be. Yeah, I can clearly see dating is a fantasy. Boys never stop it to do. Heart take a helmet or a good do. Friend daddy full stop it to do. Prem is the sheelam chedi podu.
Girls chewing them chayadu. Heart lo gudi se fayadu. Puratana vastu tammodu. Chali make retro chupadu.
Do that thing you like to do. Do it, let me win your heart. Let me never stop and let me start. All I wanna do is win your heart.
Your love is full of pain, but our love is just a strain. Your love is full of pain, but our love is just a strain. I don't wanna love. Love is not a game. Love is not a game.
Friendship ante RAC, love confirm cheyave prayasi.
Friendship ante full safety love, no need no guarantee.
Yeah, I can clearly see dating is a fantasy.
Your love is full of pain, but our love is just a strain.
Alright, thank you Vikram, thank you for being with us today. It was really special. The whole insight, the whole aspect of music and how it could inspire every person differently. The whole conversation and music choices, everything, it was all great.
Thank you so much, Manmeet, for having me here. Have a great time, and all the best for the podcast.